Now, piecewise functions are going to be something that we're going to be working with quite frequently. And anytime that I have a function which is defined in pieces and I want to do it graphically, the first thing that I do is I look to see where the pieces are broken up. And it says that the first function is going to be for x's that are smaller than -1. So I'm going to find x equal -1 on my graph paper. And I'm going to mark it. And so that's x equal -1. So for anything smaller than it, I want to be graphing y equals 2x plus 5. And then I'm going to be between -1 and +2. And then I find +2 on my graph paper. So here's x equal +2. And what goes in this position will be y equal -4. And then anything greater than or equal to 2, then I'm going to graph y equals -3x plus 2. We are literally dealing with a function that is defined in pieces. Drop one of my colored pens on the floor. I'm going to need it. Now, I'm going to look at graphing and setting up a table. This is a straight line. So for x's that are smaller than 1, but not including, I'm going to graph y equals 2x plus 5. So I'm going to choose -1, but this is going to be an open dot because it's not including -1. And then since this is a straight line, I only need 2 points, so I'm going to pick -2. So this is going to be 2 times -1 plus 5. 2 times -1 plus 5 is going to be 3. So, and -2 is going to be 2 times -2 plus 5. -4 plus 5 is 1. So -1 is going to be +3. So -1 is going to be +3. And so I'm going to put an open dot there. And -2 is going to be +1. And -2 is +1. And now I can graph my line. Moving to a second piece, so that's the first piece is now graphed. The second one is going to be for x's that are greater than or equal to -1, so it includes -1, and smaller than 2. And we look, and y is -4. That means y is always -4. So if x is -1, y is -4. So -4, and this is equal, so this is a solid dot. And I'm going to pick the other endpoint, which is 2, which is also -4. And since it's strictly less than 2, this is open. So it's solid on one end, open on the other. So at -1, I have -4, and that's a solid dot. And at 2, I have -4, and that's an open dot. And then there's my line. Now the third one is y equals negative 3x plus 2, and those are only for x's that are greater than or equal to 2, so that y equals negative 3x plus 2. So I'm going to start at 2. Again, this is a straight line. I only need 2 points and then 3. So this is negative 3 times 2 plus 2. And that's going to be negative 4. And this is going to be, since it includes 2, solid. And negative 3 times 3 plus 2, which is negative 7. So at 2, it is negative 4. It fills that dot in. And at 3, I'm down to 7. And there it is. So that is a picture of that piecewise function. And literally, you can see, you graph it in pieces. Now, what this always is right here, this is the domain.